Hello, people who are not me, and welcome back to more Baten Kaitos. I'm Sire Goku, and I'm also, fair warning here, I'm doing post-commentary on this part, and the next part, and pretty much the next part too, so yeah. Basically, my old microphone just basically died on me a few weeks ago, so I got myself a new one. I have a new set of Turtle Beach headsets, which I'm using now, so hopefully my audio quality comes out much clearer this time. Anyway, enough about the technical mumbo-jumbo. We're here in the Ancient Library of Magic, and we need to get some specific keys in order to open these doors. But I already got a few of them, the Philosopher section and Geography section keys, so we can move on and open those doors. But there's still a key we have to get to in here, which is not very difficult to do. If you go up to this red bookcase here, move it. Oh, it falls! But unfortunately, that means now we have to walk all the way around back out to get it. But that's okay, because we got a kite shield in this chest here, which is a very, very good shield, which I'm putting in Calus's deck right away, because Calus needs it. Why not? And, okay. And replace the clock shield, because the kite shield's just better. And I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was probably talking in this part because my old commentary kind of meh got in the way here. I'm not exactly sure what it was I was talking about. I apologize for that. I tried to edit out as much of this as possible. I tried to edit as much of this as possible to try and sync up this commentary a little better, but oh well, it's not too bad. From this point on, we have to find our way out of this room that we just got ourselves locked into, which isn't too terribly difficult. We just have to walk all the way around. But at the same time, we do have to find more keys, and I was hesitant on searching the bookcases because I didn't want to fight any more of those book monsters. But we do have to search certain ones here because we have to. There's books we had that we have to put back in. This is the puzzle for this area. Is you have to find books, put them in their proper shelves, and you can open new doors and stuff. Opening this chest, we get a Wave Blade for Gibari, which again I'm going to immediately put in Gibari's deck because Wave Blades are good. And again, I've stated before, Gibari's one of the... I think Gibari and Shella are the only two characters in the entire game that get water elements for attacks, so yeah. You're going to want to use that to your advantage here. But going through here, now we have the key for the Geography section. I read through that. I sped through that real quick in my recording, so I apologize for that. But now we can open this door. I'm trying to avoid the history section. That's what it was. So you got the history section key, and now we can go to that section of the library. Hooray! Now this place, and we got some free chests here. Awesome. And if you search this bookcase here, you get the Head Librarian's book, which is something you need in order to progress. And we got a new Constellation Magnus, and what was it? Oh yeah, Fruity Gelatin. If you don't remember what those do, those can cure flame. So those are very nice to have. And if you go in here, you fight another book. And I just I believe I cut this battle out. Yep, I do. Yeah, you get some free experience from that fight, so it's worth getting into that fight if you wanted to. So now that we have oh, why am I going back? I'm stupid. I think when I go in here, I think I forget something. Oh, I do, because there's another item you can get here, a deluxe bonbon, which is another permanent stat boosting item, which I think yeah, you're gonna see right in here. Yeah, vitality plus 10, so I'm gonna use that immediately. Yeah, I give that to Callus, I think. No. Shella. There we go. Man, I just edited this and I don't even remember. Man, my memory is terrible. Anyways. Now, I would get into more fights here, but it's just so tedious fighting these guys, so I just tried to avoid as many of them as possible. But now that we have that key, we can open up this door here. Yeah, the literature section. But, oh no, we can't go through the literature section yet. I need the literature section key, which I do not have. So, but we do have to go around the other side of this room. And you get a short cake here, another permanent stat boosting item, which I believe is attack. Yeah. Because I used that on Callus, spoiler alert. Yep, 10 plus 10 permanent attack boost. So I give that to Callus because Callus is my strongest attacker. I think I left this on here so that you guys can read exactly what it does. Or maybe that was still part of my old commentary where I was talking. But yeah, it increases your attack by 10. And this is when I was debating on who to give it to. And I believe I end up giving it to Callus because I want him to be my strongest attacker. Yep, Callus. And then I decided to heal Liu because I was trying to avoid battles. Because there's a boss fight right up this way. Unfortunately, at this point in time, I did not realize that I actually cannot open the way to the boss yet because I am missing something, which you will find out in just a few seconds here. Going up here, we get Baten Statue, which is Shella's next class up item. And I'm sitting here trying to open the door, and then I realize, oh, I can't. Something written on this wall, blah blah blah. And this is basically this dungeon's puzzle, which is just telling you there's like 4 books you have to find, and you have to put them back on their proper shelves. Yeah, so you need to search through I love that line. So we can't open this door unless we find 4 books written by some guy. Yep. That's a thing. It must be somewhere in this library. Yes, and this is the official puzzle of this dungeon, if you want to call this a dungeon, I guess. But you gotta find 4 books and then put them on their proper shelf. So, going over to this door, which is, I believe, philosophy section. We're gonna go learn about the Philosopher's Stone. Wait, this isn't Full Metal Alchemist. I do have 2 Full Metal Alchemist games for PS2 that I plan on recording at some point. But that'll be for later. Then I got into a fight with this guy here. And I got a flame helmet, which is a very, very good item. 35 defense and 11 fire defense. So I don't think I put it in anyone's deck immediately, because it's hard to it was hard for me to decide who to give that to. But for here, we need to get over to the left, past me is stupid and trying to figure out how to push that red shelf. All I gotta do is jump over there we go. No, I figured it out fast enough. You just jump over to the other side here. First off, get this chest, because you're going to want the Scarlet Shell, which is a new armor for Gibari. Which is much better than the Bamboo Grass Creel. Holy crud, 50 flames defense, 60 poison defense, 80 poison. It's really, really good. And then this was me comparing stat boosts now, and yeah. Gibari gets some of the best armor in the game. He's a tank. But we can finally get over here and get the last key. So now we have the literature section key, and we can go to the last segment of the library. And we also got deluxe cookies, more stat boost items. Which past me forgot to use immediately. Probably because I was looking at the time at this point and thinking I was wasting a lot of it with fighting. So I did not think to use them right away. Also, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like the new quality of my new Turtle Beach headsets that I'm using. Like I said before, my old headset that I was using kind of died on me, and they weren't very good headsets anyway. I bought them at my job, which I work at Goodwill, so they were like $10 headsets used. So I'm surprised they survived. I'm surprised I got as much use out of them as I possibly could. Anyway, the deluxe cookies here, as the description says, increases your agility by 10. So I gave that to Gibari because he's slow as hell. He's definitely... And then I jump cut here because I spend a lot of time just kind of wandering around, so I figured, no, you don't want to see me do that. You don't want to watch me fumble around in this dungeon. I did do a little bit of a practice run, but apparently not a good enough practice run, because I got a little bit lost on what I was supposed to do, and then I realized, oh wait, I have to go all the way to the right. Or left. I can't tell my left from my right, apparently. But if you push that red bookshelf all the way to the right, now you can actually jump over there. If you try to do that before doing that, if you try to jump before then, you're just gonna fall, and you're gonna have to leave the room and come back. It's gonna reset everything, so you don't want to do that. Otherwise, you miss out on this chest that has a Magnum Coronet, which is a very, very good weapon for Liud. And I put that in his deck immediately. 50 attack. It is amazing. Now for those of you wondering why I like Liud so much, Gibari may have the highest attack, but Liud just is fantastic, and he's one of the few characters in the game that he's the only non-mage in the game to get magic type attacks. Well, I'd say magic, but of the male characters, his light attacks are the strongest in the game. At least until Callus gets some of his really high level sword Magnus much later on. But anyway, now that I have so I'm going over through here again and going, wait a sec, I still have to put the books back on the shelf past me. Yeah, I want to say... Oh, and then I got into a battle with this guy. These guys can use an attack called Nether Whistle, that when you beat them, they just bring guys back to life. And that's really annoying. And then here's where I show off Super Zondo, which is Liud's level 3 finisher. Frickin' love that. He just wails on the guy. It's a darkness-based attack, so it's not going to do too much against them, but it still did 203, and the guy is strong against dark, so that's pretty good. Chump change. Eh. But yeah, so that's Super Zondo. I like all of Liu's special attacks. They just look awesome. But now we can go into the literature section, since we have the literature section key. Go figure. The animation for doors opening takes a little longer than I'd like it to. Oh well. Let's get rid of you. Also, enemies can apparently drop blue storm finishers. I don't know why you'd want more than one blue storm in your deck, but hey, it's there. I don't get it because I already have blue storm, and you can only have... It's not like having it in your deck more than once is gonna make... If you want it to show up more in your deck, why not? And you can get a silver sword for Callus. A very, very good sword for this point in the game. Especially since it... I believe it's light, so it pretty much trumps every... So it pretty much trumps the Ray of Truth at this point. And this is past me fumbling through the newfound stuff, trying to find said weapon. There it is. No, it's not light. I thought it would be light, but it's not. But it's... And then this is me, I forgot to... At least I thought I forgot to equip... At that point I thought I had forgot to equip one of Liu's armors, but turns out I didn't. And then this was me trying to figure out exactly where I was going. Looking through my notes, I'm like, oh, there's the book that I need, but how do I get it? Well, to get it, you have to go to the other side. I'm on the wrong side of the... Yay, horror books. That doesn't mean anything. Maybe I can find a copy of Dracula here. But, anyway, yeah, I'm on the wrong side of this bookshelf. I need to be on the right, and I have to push that red bookshelf over to the right. If past me would know how to do that. No, past me. No, what are you doing? Oh, I'm resetting the room because I think I messed it up. And then I found out, no, I didn't mess it up, I could have done it from before, but I didn't push it far enough. Oh, but what I did worry about messing up is if you push that shelf too far, after getting that, you're gonna get stuck, so be careful. Push it just far enough so you can get through it, and now you get new armor for Liu. Which is still not very good, but it's better than nothing. Again, as I've stated before, Liu's armor is kind of crap. He's not the best character. Like, armor-wise, he's kind of shit, unfortunately. I don't know why, but he just is. And there's the book we need. But in order to get over there, we need to move that red bookshelf back up. Plus we need to move that over, and that way we can get back out in the first place, but past me is being stupid again. Past me, you need to get that book that's on the shelf there. Nope, instead we're gonna fight that guy. No! Oh, no, never mind. I thought... Oh, I apparently don't remember my own recordings here. You can't tell what kind of book it is. Oh, yeah, because then I realized, oh, shoot, I completely forgot. Like I said, past me, you have to push that bookcase back up. And I think I screwed myself over. Yeah, I did. I'm like, crap. So now I gotta reset the room. Like, past me, you're an idiot. Not that hard to figure this out. Unfortunately, again, going back in resets all the enemies, but now I'm smart enough to remember what to do. I got nothing. So I beat Shanta in the Pirate's Curse. That's going to be a potential Let's Play. I had a lot of fun with that game. I also recently beat Bayonetta 1, and I'm eventually going to start playing Bayonetta 2. Finally. I've only had Bayonetta 2 for like 4 months and never even touched it because I was trying to beat Bayonetta 1. Oh, there we go. Now I got the literature book. Hooray, and past me was probably talking about stuff right here because I left this text box up a little longer than it should be. But yeah, now we got that book. And that should be the end of this puzzle. We just have to put all the books in their proper place and then we can enter that door that wasn't letting us go through before because we didn't have a specific number of books. I don't know how or why that works. Video game logic, I guess. And this is me trying to sneak around guys because I don't want to fight guys, even though it's really helpful. I think at this point I was much further in the time before, like the video was going on for a while, so I was trying to speed things along. And here's where you put the books back. You just gotta examine these shelves, and then you can find slots for where the books are supposed to go. And past me sitting there talking, past me sitting there doing nothing again. Hey. There you go. And over here you can put in another book. And that should be all the books that we can do, that we could use. Oh no, there's another slot right up here. That's but this is where I screwed up. I'm like, wait a sec. There's a space for one more book, and then I'm like, wait, aw, crud, I'm missing a book. Like, I thought I forgot something. So then I was like, wait, where the hell is that last book? So I'm looking through my notes, I'm like, okay, where have I been, where haven't I been? And I'm sitting here looking through my... And this is when I go through my key items, going, okay, let's see. Geography, philosophy section, literature section. And I'm like, oh, duh, I picked up that one key that I haven't used yet. I keep trying to open the door to the boss. Spoiler alert, the boss is behind that door. And then at this point I realized how long the recording was going, so I was like, I'll get the book in the next part. So, I went and saved. So, that's it for this part. I apologize for the post-commentary. Again, the commentary was kind of muffled and stuff. But, hopefully, in the next video... Well, in the next video I have to redo the commentary as well, because there's a lot of background noise being caught on my old headset. So, post-commentary for this and the next part. So, I will see you guys for part 20... was it 28? Yeah, part 28. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching.